Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia are home to thousands of members of the military. Last week, Army Sergeant Corbin Schultz was arrested in Tennessee and charged with selling top-secret records to the Chinese government. News4Jax reporter Eric Avanier spoke with one local expert about how this alleged case of espionage could affect the military for years to come.
Okay, my name is Corbin Schultz.
The Army recorded this video of Sergeant Corbin Schultz back in 2021. That's when he was part of a mission to help support 50,000 Afghan evacuees. Fast forward 3 years later, Sergeant Schultz is now a suspect in a federal criminal conspiracy case. According to this 25-page indictment, Schultz sold top-secret information to the Chinese government after he used his security clearance to access technical data, which included the Air Force Tactics, Techniques, and Procedures, or TTP. This also included information about the F-22 Raptor, a fifth-generation multi-role stealth fighter that is considered the crown jewel of the U.S. Air Force.
When these kinds of secrets are
Local retired Navy pilot John Hausbauer says the Chinese have developed their own version of a similar fighter, but it's technologically nowhere near the F-22.
It's a complex piece of gear. It's not just the aircraft itself, it's the systems integration, those stealth coatings, which are its own special and mysterious compound. And the Chinese want to say, oh, thanks for providing that information to us and allowing them to make a generational leap.
Schultz is also accused of selling the Chinese information about military rescue helicopters, U.S. ballistic missiles, and hypersonic weapons, or weapons capable of traveling more than 5 times the speed of sound. The Chinese already have hypersonic weapons, but Hausbauer says the top-secret U.S. information they obtained can place American military pilots, sailors, and troops in harm's way.
Certain elements in the Chinese military have said, look, hypersonics, good luck defending against a missile that's traveling at Mach 10 coming at your ship. And by the way, not just one, a couple of dozen of them.
According to the indictment, Schultz was paid $42,000 for information he provided. This indictment also talks about a conversation he had with a Chinese operative. That conversation was about them being careful following the arrest of 2 Navy sailors who were caught sending sensitive information to the Chinese intelligence service. Hausbauer says all the secreted information allows the Chinese military to see how U.S. military assets work and how those assets are deployed. And because of this, he says every branch of the U.S. military has likely been forced to alter its tactics, techniques, and procedures. Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.